Hi everyone. So today's video is a little different than what I've done. I'm going to walk through how I created all the cards except for numbers 1 and 2. Those videos are out there. And I probably will still do process videos for the rest of them, but I lost the videos for cards 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to jump in here. This is a bonus card I made, and card number 10 had this beautiful wood grain note card that's included. It's all printed. So I cut both of the bases for card 10 in half, and I used one of the panels on this card with the leftover pieces from the Cricut, and you can just see I added sequins in the center of the flowers, and I just had fun with the leftovers. So then these two cards were the result of using the note card that Jeanette Linton sends with every Craft with Heart subscription, and you can see I used the same wood panel background for the card on the left there, and I just cut out the note card and I popped up the blessing, grateful, and blessed. The choose to shine was kind of the sentiment on that note card from Jeanette, so I really liked how those turned out. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at them closely as you need to. This is card number 1. Apparently I'm going to do the walkthrough of all of them. And I just added the small silver stars from the shaker elements from the previous Craft with Heart video that I had, or previous Craft with Heart subscription that I had left over. And I used some of the green stars from the Cricut images that I had cut, and I added those to the inside as well. I really like adding sentiments to the inside. This is card number 2, and I love this. I love the small excuse me, silver stars. I love the stars that I kind of cut out and look like confetti, along with that pink palm branch. I really like how these turned out. So add some stars in the inside. On the left there, that peach card came from the center of the die cut for the topper for the shaker. So I was using all the pieces, and I really like that. So that was card number 2. So this is card number 3. And I pop dotted the hearts that are above the sentiment, and I also stylus emboss them just to give them a little shape. On the inside, it's pale on the camera because the light is so bright, and I'm hoping as we move forward I can get my lighting figured out. But in real life, that butterfly really stands out nicely. So just popped those on. I added the leaves that were on one of the stamps that I got out to help do this. Now you can see we're on to card number 4, and I really like these too. I like the browns with the bluebell and the sequins, and I just had fun with this. I did some stylus embossing again on those brown leaves, as well as the palm fronds, and on the peony or rose. And there's videos on that. And on these cards 3, 4, 5, I don't have instructions. In the midst of the construction chaos and moving from the studio to the bedroom, back to the studio, and trying to copy files, I overwrote and lost my video recording of those 3 cards, so I apologize. So then this is card number 5, and it was really cool to start with, and I just basically added the little wreath or the frame of stars along the left edge of the wreath and the palm frond, and then I did some glitz on the butterfly and the flowers, and also on that envelope. And again, Shimmer Brush is just amazing. So not glitz, but Shimmer Brush. This is card number 6, and the tag doesn't come out. It's actually glued in there, but again, I did some dry stylus embossing on all the leaves, so you can kind of see the brown leaves are shaped kind of as cups, inverted cups, and that just gives it some dimension. And then just added the sequins to the bottom of that little tag pocket, and there you go. Now this card 7 had kind of the snowflake and those other snowflakes, all like you divided them between the 2 cards. Well, instead I put them all with one card, used one of the big snowflakes inside and one outside, as you can see. But I took from the Cricut cuts that I made all the stars to just add to this to make it into a masculine birthday card. So I really like how that turned out. I layered some stars together, and there is a process video out on this one, so it walks you through more of the details. This is card number 8, and I pop dotted up the big swag of flowers that's on the front. And I added some sequins and a sentiment on the inside. And I know it's not a traditional Christmas card, but this is just a part of who I am. So I love those. And like I said, there is a process video that walks you through and you actually can see what I did. So now on this card, you see the 3 pretty houses. And then on the next card, there's only 2 pretty houses because my husband went to brush his teeth and I have my rolling cart in the bathroom as I'm moving from room to room. And when I went to assemble these cards, the blue house disappeared. It just blew away, it's gone. So there is a small, like 3-inch square hole in the floor of the bathroom, and we're wondering if it is now under the house. So we have a blue house under the house. This is, I believe, card number 10, because you can see that wood grain, and these are on white bases, and you can kind of see the white frame around them. I used the paneling. Oh yeah, I got interrupted by the construction workers. Our project manager showed up, so sorry about that blip. And you might want to look at the video process for this because those flowers come blank. I think they changed their direction in from the time they created the cards to the time they did the die cuts. And so I show you how to make those white blank die cuts into those blue flowers. So you can check that out. And this is card number 11. I just love the gingham, the bright. It's kind of an orangey yellow. It's not truly yellow, but again, my lighting is, we're gonna figure that out. But because I used the base of that one for a front for the note card from Jeanette, I went ahead and cut off the edges and then used them on the inside to just bring some color to the inside. You could take a shimmer brush and kind of do squiggles behind the sentiment, and that would also add some interesting color to the inside of the card. So I'm just doing the quick walkthrough of this, and now we're on card number 12, and it's a shaker card, and I kind of did the same thing that I did with one of the other cards. Those yellow flowers, the yellow stars were all to be divided between the 2 cards, and instead I put all of the yellow with the 1 card on the left, and then I just added the pink stars from the, what was I gonna say? The pink stars from the Cricut cuts, so I was excited about that. So please remember to comment on videos, subscribe to YouTube channels so that you don't miss any of the videos, but also like the videos if you do, just so that other people might also, who have an interest in this, might also get to see them, because that's how YouTube knows to share that content. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.